What's poppin', y'all? It's your favorite neighborhood, they, them, me, and just like that, we back. Welcome back to Kino World, y'all. I'm on a roll. I'm on my shit. Anyways, I haven't done this a while, so I wanted to bring y'all another non-binary agenda because I am here for you to explain all the non-binary things about non-binary people.
Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated After Hours
that y'all don't know. I'm also not here to explain all the things about non-binary people that you don't know because we're all different. But for those who don't know, hi, I'm Kino. I am your favorite neighborhood they, themmy, which means I am non-binary. I go by they, them pronouns. If you did not know, please, if you she, her, me, we gonna have a problem. I'm just kidding. I'm not violent. Violence is never the answer. Violence is never the answer. It's a answer, but it's not the answer, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm non-binary and I have this little series where I spread the gospel of being non-binary, you know what I mean? But I don't know, this has been sitting with me, so I really just wanted to talk about like how I feel gender-wise and how I kind of came to this conclusion of being non-binary. I don't know. For some people, it's different. For everybody, it's different, like how they come to the conclusion of being non-binary. For me, I don't feel connected to being female or male. I never really thought that I was a girl, and like growing up when people would call me a girl, it gave me the heebie-jeebies. It still does to this day. And I also knew that I didn't want to be a man, so I was just like, I'm kind of like in between. I'm in between. I'm a blob of nothingness. And I don't know, as of right now, for me, I kind of get confused, like not confused, but like I go back and forth because as y'all know, I do work full-time and I work with a bunch of people that like kind of know that I'm non-binary but like don't at the same time. Like they are aware that I am like a part of the LGBT, the legitimatiqua, like they understand that I'm a part of that, but they don't like understand the fact that like I'm not a girl and they she, her, me, cis girl all day long. And you know, it hurts my brain sometimes because sometimes I'll be like, who? Like I get confused. Like I genuinely get confused, and then I experience really bad dysphoria and things like that. Guys, I highly encourage not to be like me. I personally don't ever really say much about it just because like that's a whole conversation that I do not want to sit down and have with these people sometimes. I do little things like when they she, her, or she, I be like they, or if I talk about myself, I say they a lot. Them, like I try to use my pronouns when I talk about myself and things with me where I have to like tell a story about myself, or I'm telling a story about myself, so they kind of get the point. I like to joke around and they'll say stuff and I'll be like, well, that's crazy because I'm not a girl. And then they go, oh yeah. I've explained to people, if you actively correct yourself when you know you messed up, I appreciate you a lot more than you just ignoring it. Because after I tell you once, it's not my job to keep correcting you. That's just kind of how I feel about it. As of right now though, I'm kind of just like, I'm in my masculine era as I sit here with pink on and my long hair and my bun. I don't know, I've been feeling way more masculine lately. I've been trying to dress more masculinely. I find myself conforming a lot and playing into the femininity of the way that of my looks to please other people, because a lot of people ask to see what I look like feminine, so then I do that and then I'm uncomfortable for the rest of the day because like, why did I do that? Like this non-binary gender really doesn't have a point. Like I'm just saying shit and hoping that somebody out there relates to it. I don't know. I just kind of feel like when you tell somebody you're non-binary, your pronouns are they, them, she, they, he, they, they, them, whatever it might be, whatever you tell a motherfucker what your pronouns are, stand on business. Don't let these people disrespect you. Don't be like me. Don't let these people disrespect you. Just start calling people out. But also remember, it's not, once you tell them once, it's not your job to tell them again. And if they choose to ignore the fact that you've told them once, twice, thrice, whatever, how many times it may be, that my pronouns are this, I do not go by that. And if they choose to ignore them, they not for you, they ain't with the shit, cut them off. I don't care if it's a coworker, stop talking to them. Because any job that values you will make sure that they respect what you go by and who you are and the name that you go by. Kino is not my government name. Do y'all, if you've been here for a while, you know my government name. It's not a secret. But I actively go by Kino. And people that I know will still not call me Kino because they're like, well, I've known you as this, or I've known you as this, or you've been a girl as long as I've known you, blah, blah, blah. And they choose to ignore that. You not for me. And if I cuss you out, or I pretend like I don't know you when I see you, that's a you problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously don't get into trouble, like if this is like work or something, like obviously don't like lose your job, like if you don't have to, but stand on business. Like make sure you stand your ground, let it be known, like, hey, these are my pronouns and I'm not gonna tell you again. And if you are like me, that's in your masculine era, and people start asking to see you feminine and you don't want to, say no. No, I don't want to dress like that. I don't want to dress like that. I'm not comfortable dressing like that. I don't want to do none of that shit. So I'm not going to do none of that shit. Like, that's just kind of how I feel right now. I've just been in this, like, gray area of, like, my own gender, which is crazy because it's literally my gender, because everybody around me is just trying to, like, subliminally tell me who I am, what to do, and how to do it. I don't know. Don't let people treat you like that, because that's fucked up. Like, that's so fucked up. But yeah, this non-binary gender literally made no fucking sense. I'm just saying shit at this point. Yeah, I'm just kind of in an awkward space, and I just want people to know that it's okay to be in an awkward space with your gender. I mean, I still know that I'm non-binary down. No gender is my gender. Like, I'm still that. But like, sometimes it gets confusing when you have people constantly she-herring you and you're like, but that's not, oh, but that's not. And then you feel like, do I correct them? Do I correct them and possibly, you know, be viewed as like somebody, you know, like whatever, do I correct them, or do I just let it be and just go about my business? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you gotta pick and choose your battles, which fucking sucks. Like, it sucks having to like choose whether it's important for me to stand on business on my gender or not. In some spaces, I know for me, some things are not that deep. Like, I'm not gonna cut you out if you get it wrong, especially if I'm not actively like correcting people or like standing on that, or just like constantly talking about the fact that I'm non-binary. In certain spaces, I do not do that. With friends behind the scenes, I am a little bit more like, hey, my pronouns are not she, her, and a lot of people get it and some people don't. I'm very hard on family, like standing on that business, because I need to know if you with me or you not. Friends, family, you either with me or you not. Work, I'm a little bit more reserved in that front, just because, you know, being in public and being in a workplace is one thing. Not everybody is like understands what that means, and so that might take a little bit more time to get used to. But in private, at work, I mean at home, with the fam, with their friends, shit, even at school, you could get cussed out, you could get cussed out, you could get cussed out. I don't care. Stand on your business. And if you have nobody that supports you and your gender discoveries, I support you. And if you need anything, you could always come to me. because that's what I'm here for, guys. I'm a big cousin. I'm a big cousin and I'm an auntie, okay? So like, I'm gonna be here for y'all. Whatever you need. If you got questions, you can ask me. I'm always here to answer all of your gender and legitimate questions, because that's who I am. And like I said, this shit did not make any fucking sense, but if you resonated with this, I fucks with that. If you didn't have to watch it. I just be saying shit anyway. But yeah, because this didn't make sense, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. Let me know in the comments what your pronouns are. I am a they, them. What are yours? I want to know. I want to make sure I address people correctly. You know what I mean? I'm with the shits. Let me know if there's anything out there that you guys want me to talk about on the non-binary agenda. If you have any questions about me being non-binary, I'm here to answer them. I'm here for you guys, okay? So yeah, this light is bright and it's hurting my eyes. So I'll see y'all back in another one, in another one, in another one, in another one. Hit your Dougie A, hit your Dougie A, hit your Dougie A. Anyways, bye.